Welcome to Community Link. This is Community Mission's opportunity to talk a little bit about our programs, to inform you out in the community as to what programs that we're offering and how they may be of service, and also how you might be able to help us to make all of those things happen. My name is Christian Hoffman. I'm the host of Community Link. I'm also the Vice President for Public Relations and Development at Community Missions, and it has been a busy few weeks at Community Missions and will be even busier as we really get into the meat of the holiday season. So quite a few things to kind of catch you up on if you are kind of a regular watcher of Community Link. So last month we were talking about an event that we were going to have, our Fall Fiesta. Fall Fiesta took place on Saturday, October 28th. We had a great turnout and a pretty decent day, actually, as it turned out. We had a bunch of pumpkins that were donated by one of our local farms here in Niagara County, and some mums that people could take home as well, and a ton of different kids' activities. Niagara University came out and did some activities. We had different staff from Community Missions as well, and so you're seeing some of the highlights of that. And then this gentleman to my left, which we'll get to know a little bit more in just a moment, he put on a pretty good spread that day as well. So yeah, a great time was had by all. We hope that you'll kind of circle the calendars for next year when we do that on a Saturday morning, typically somewhere a week or two, maybe right before Halloween or so. Upcoming these next few weeks, so right now we have a virtual art auction that is going on. Marlin Art is a company based down in New York City that we've partnered with several times over the years. In the past, we've done in-person art auctions out here in Lockport, actually, the most recent one. This time we've gone virtual to make things much easier for everyone to be able to access. So if you have an art lover maybe on your Christmas wish list this year, this would be a neat opportunity to pick up a unique item and also support Community Missions at the same time. So you can go visit us on our social media pages, facebook.com/CMI Niagara or twitter.com/CMI Niagara also, or go to our website and you can find the links there to be able to register and bid on some art pieces that you will be able to get in time for the holidays. It runs from now until November 27th, I believe, is going to be the cutoff for that event. So we hope that you'll visit us online and be able to take part in our virtual art auction. We also are running our Holiday Hope Drive currently, so those are kind of a catch-all for many different items that we need around all of our programs. So we had a wonderful hygiene drive drop-off from a local church in Niagara Falls this morning, actually. Had a ton of different hygiene items. So things that we're always in need of in the shelter are full-size soap and shampoo bottles and toothpaste and toothbrushes and deodorant, razors, shaving cream, all of those wonderful things that church was able to provide to us, but we always are in need of more. People are always coming to us, especially on the cold nights when we have Code Blue doors open, and so we need those kinds of things, and we also need some help to get us through the holiday season. A lot of families are going to be coming to us in need of different food during the holidays, so turkeys and hams are wonderful things to donate to us as you're doing your Thanksgiving shopping and then going into Christmas shopping. If you wouldn't mind, consider at least pick up maybe an extra turkey or a ham as you're doing your shopping, and then maybe some of the fixins as well. Whatever it is that you might be preparing for your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners, which we'll get into here in just a moment. We certainly have families that are in need of those same items. So instant mashed potatoes are wonderful, green beans, corn. I personally like the jelly cranberry sauce that some people don't like, but that's one of my holiday traditions every year. So any of those kinds of things are wonderful. And so we are doing the Holiday Hope Drive, that along with clothes in particular, like warm jackets and hats, gloves, scarves. Maybe you have kids and your kids have grown out of some of those things and you're not sure what to do with them. Again, we have families that are always coming to us every day looking for those things, especially as the weather is starting to turn here. So we are running the Holiday Hope Drive until December 15th. At that point, pretty much we need everything in because we're certainly in the midst of distributing all of those items by that point. We're also working on our Christmas program currently, our Adopt a Family Christmas program that has run for so many years. at Community Missions. So we have about 160 families currently that are looking for some holiday help, and so we are looking maybe for you to help us to make all of that happen. So we need sponsors to be able to, we'll give you a wish list for a certain family. We'll give you the names, the first names of the children and their sizes and what they like, what they might be looking for Christmas this year, and then we would ask that you go shopping and then bring back the wrapped presents, and we'll make sure that your family's presents get to your family. Again, about 160 families last year took part in the program, and it's just so wonderful to see the community be able to come together to help out very own families right here in our community. So if you're interested in that, you're seeing some information there, but you can just go to our website, communitymissions.org, and we'll have the links there to be able to register for our sponsor program. So I say all that before we get into the meat of this one, which will be turkey in particular, as we talk about. To my left is John Bornhoff. John,
hey everybody, how's everybody doing?
John is our cook downstairs in our community kitchen and joined us about 6 months ago or so. And what did we make last time? We made bread pudding.
We made bread pudding.
And it was wonderful. Those of us that were on set got to enjoy it, and also those that were at the event, the Fall Fiesta, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we did it last year. Well. That's a staple.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we are going to be making, or we're going to be able to answer an age-old question that's coming up here, what to do with your leftover turkey here today. And John's going to be talking about the community kitchen and that program while we also do a little cooking here.
Well, we'll start off with, thanks for having me.
Of course,
first of all.
yes.
And thanks for allowing me to come and do what I like to do best, is cook. So our community kitchen serves about 150 meals a day. All right, we serve the community, we serve the residents, and now that Code Blue is here, and it's cold, and we have those that can't, have a place to stay, and they're allowed to stay for a night. We feed them too. So we always accept donations from, bread to desserts and all that good stuff to give somebody a nice meal. A nice meal that they can take away, or they can sit downstairs in the kitchen and eat. And what the mission has done over the years is just amazing, and I'm glad to be part of the staff and the community that are able to help out. But what do you do with, we're going to be cooking a lot of turkeys in the next couple of weeks, and turkey and potatoes for our Thanksgiving meal to give away to the community. We usually do it the day before. We don't do it for Thanksgiving. Right. And then we do, they're just for the residents on Thanksgiving Day. Right. So I might make a lasagna for them this year again. So we'll see what happens. But they also want turkey too. They want to be felt like they were at home.
Exactly.
So we'll do a turkey. But we're going to discuss what to do with your leftover turkey. Now, it's nice to have a nice turkey sandwich at the end of the day after you do your cleanup and things like that with some, nice bread and mayonnaise. But what about the following day? So let's gourmet this up just a little bit. So we're going to do a grilled cheese sandwich, all right? But we're going to gourmet it up. We're going to add a little bit of sun-dried tomato pesto, some cheddar cheese, and the miracles of television, I got some sliced turkey back here, all right? And we're going to grill it instead of doing just something traditional. So I like to, a lot of people like to butter their bread. I actually like to do the butter in the pan. So we're going to use a fryer, which is big enough that you can do a couple of sandwiches at one time. So we're going to do 2 sandwiches. And it's nice and buttered already. Gives it a nice little flavor. All right, so then we're going to take some pesto, sun-dried tomato pesto. Now, you can make this yourself, or you can go to Tops at 6 o'clock in the morning before you go to work, all right, and pick it up in a jar, which I did. So that wasn't a shot for Tops, but we're going to use Tops sun-dried tomato pesto. All right, now, if you don't know what sun-dried tomato pesto is, it's just like a regular, like a basil pesto that you would use for your, a pasta dish. This is regularly basically sun-dried tomatoes, roasted garlic, some basil, and we're going to spread it nice and evenly on the 2 sandwiches. You can use as much as you want. I'm also using sourdough bread. You can use any kind of bread that you would like. I've also done this with just regular basil pesto. So it doesn't really matter how, it's up to you how you would like it. But because the sun-dried tomatoes gives it a nice sweet flavor, you know, we're gonna use the sun-dried tomato. I was the head chef for a country club in Nebraska, and this was a staple sandwich. They loved it.
I was going to ask you what the backstory is on that.
Yeah,
there you go.
this was a staple sandwich with the sun-dried tomato, but I made the sun-dried tomato. I didn't buy it out of a jar. You know, so, all right, so we got that spread. You can put as much as you want. You can put it on both sides of the bread, or you can just put it on one side. So we're also going to put the other pieces of bread in there to get them nice and toasted. All right, so I have some turkey here, which, you know, I sliced early, all right, nice and thick. You can use the turkey breast, you can break up your turkey, whatever part of the turkey you would like to use. My wife at home loves to make cranberry tomato, cranberry and tomato salad with apples and stuff like that. Me, I want 2 slices of bread, some mayonnaise, some pepper, and turkey. That's
cheese?
It.
No cheese?
No cheese.
Okay.
No cheese.
Right.
Especially at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're hungry. That's the best time to eat turkey. You know. So, and this one we're going to change it up a little bit. And as I was going through the kitchen preparing to bring some things here, I decided to put on some maple bacon. So, you know, if you go and have a BLT, not a BLT. Turkey club, what do you got on? You got bacon.
I love bacon.
Right? Yeah. Turkey and bacon goes good together. I think turkey should be its own food group. What, don't you think so? I think so. I think it should be its own food group. So you can put as much as you like on here. Now this sandwich also, if you have a panini press at home, which you can get a panini press very, very reasonable these days for home, this would go great. Any kind of bread that you would like to use, it really doesn't matter, you know.
Smelling wonderful.
Yeah.
In here so far.
We got some bacon, we got some sun-dried tomato, we got turkey. Now you can make this sandwich however you like it. It doesn't matter. This is the way I'm just making it for today. But you can pretty much do this sandwich any way you would like to do this sandwich. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on the bread. It doesn't matter on the cheese that you like. You know. So, but I figured this would go great together. So, nice sharp cheddar cheese. But like I said, you can use any kind of cheese that you like. I'm a big Swiss cheese guy.
I'm not.
So this would be, yeah.
Thank you for choosing the cheddar then today.
Yeah, I love Swiss cheese. You know, and the thicker the cheese that's sliced, the better.
Oh yeah, certainly on the grill cheese here.
So you can put as much as you want in. You can make the sandwich as thick as you want. You can put cheese on both sides. You can put it on one side. It's up to you. All right, I'm going to add just a little bit more butter. Another food group.
Yes, indeed.
So we're also going to talk about another dish that I thought would be a good idea for the leftover turkeys. Because there's so many different things you can do. You know, a lot of people make soups. You know, my wife made a turkey to get it out of the way, cooked it off yesterday, and then froze it. You know, but of course, you know, before she froze it, I had to have a turkey sandwich. All righty, so.
Looking good here, for sure. Oh yeah.
Nice and buttery. If you have a cholesterol issue, try to use something a little healthier than butter. You know, you can use a spray, an olive oil spray, something a little bit more healthier, you know, but I do like butter. My doctor doesn't like the butter, but I do like the butter.
Every now and then. Every now and then you got to.
We're going to turn this down just a little bit.